Hi, welcome to our video. Let's save shares. Surely, most people think this is the saving of rich people in capital cities, but increasingly here, more and more people are realizing that actually saving shares or investing can be for anyone. Whether it's an uncle in a suit or a layman. Like most young people, Gen Z who often updates Instagram stories, neighbors, and of course our friends who go for a work every day even though they don't work, even though they get results from their savings. So how does the stock market work? To answer that, we have to first of all understand that the capital market is what we often call the stock market. We will discuss it. Let's save shares. What are shares? Shares are one of the most popular financial market instruments. Issuing shares is one of the company choices in deciding company funding. On the other hand, shares are an investment instrument that many investors choose because shares are able to provide attractive levels of profit. Type of capital market. Based on transaction time, the capital market is divided into primary market and secondary market. Main market. The primary market is a market where securities are traded for the first time to the public before being listed on the stock exchange. The initial market period is when shares or other securities are first offered to investors. Financiers by underwritten through securities broker-dealer who act as stock selling agents. This process is usually called an initial public offering (IPO). Secondary market. The secondary market is a continuation of the primary market, namely the market where securities listed on the stock exchange are traded. The secondary market provides investors with the opportunity to buy or sell securities listed on the stock exchange after an offering is made on the primary market. In this market, securities buying and selling transactions no longer occur between investors and companies, but between one investor and another. Steps to save. Invest in shares. Before buying shares, make sure you understand the basics of stock investing. Study. Learn about the stock market, how companies work, and the factors that influence stock price movements. Determine investment goals and strategy. Are you looking for long-term growth, dividend income, or portfolio diversifications? Choose an investment strategy that suits your goals. Open a securities account. Securities companies are stock exchange member companies that have permission to buy and sell shares and act as intermediaries between investors and the capital market. Stock research. Review the company's financial statement, study its historical performance, and pay attention to news or events that may affect the company. Technical and fundamental analysis. Technical analysis involves observing stock price charts and market trends, while fundamental analysis involves assessing a company's intrinsic value. Vital records. Security. Make sure your platform and securities account are safe. Use strong password and secure your login information. Risk. Every investment involves risk. Only invest funds you can afford to lose. Continuous education. Keep learning and improving your knowledge about the stock market and investing. How to buy shares on the capital market. First, Choose a securities company. The first step you have to take to buy shares in the capital market is to choose a securities company. This company functions as an intermediary to enter the capital market. Second, open a stock account. The next step is to open a shares account at the securities company you have chosen in point 1 above. In this process, you will later get an RDN, customer fund account, user, and password to log in into the trading application and SID, single investor identification. Generally, the share account registration process requires documents such as KTP, NPWP, and savings book. Third, make a purchase. The process of purchasing shares is carried out through a stock trading application, so make sure you understand how to use the trading application. Capital market investment tips for beginner investors. Initial knowledge about the world of stock investment can start from basic knowledge, namely, when to buy and when to sell shares. First, when is the right time to buy shares? So, regarding the right time, it can actually be seen from two things, namely based on the fundamental and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis refers to analysis through an approach to economic conditions, politics, or even looking at existing business development trends. One way of this analysis can be seen from the financial reports. Reason for choosing shares. First, stock transactions are relatively easy. Second, flexible. Third, transparent and liquid. Fourth, profitable long-term investment. Fifth, relatively large return profit. 6. Guaranteed security. 7. Easy administration and taxes. Recommendation for good, pocket-friendly shares for beginner investors. Shares of insurance issuer PT Asuransi Tugu Pratama Indonesia Tbk, Tugu, for example, can be purchased by only spending 107,000 Indonesian rupiah for one lot at a price of 1,075 Indonesian rupiah. Shares of November 13, 2023 with funds of 1.07 million Indonesian rupiah. Investor can get one lot of shares of the Pertamina Group company. Tugu's share performance is also positive. Year-to-date WTD, Tugu shares jumped 23.92%. Benefits and profit from the select shares. PT Asuransi Tugu Pratama Indonesia Tbk Tugu, which continues to show positive financial performance. Trimegah Sekuritas analyst Carol Devin Violom predicts Tugu net profit for the full year 2023 will reach 1.3 to 1.4 trillion Indonesia rupiah, or an increase of around 274% to 303% compared to 2022, which was a record at 347 billion Indonesian rupiah. Carol believes that Tugu dividend payout ratio (DPR) will be maintained at the level of 40%. Tugu Insurance has never been absent from distributing dividend, including during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2022-2022. In 4 years of financial reporting, namely 2019 to 2022, Tugu Insurance distribute dividends with a payout ratio of between 30% to 40% of net profit. So it is certain that investors will get a profit if they buy too good shares. X1 capital market data with companies that have an impact on the Middle East case. Danone. Danone is basically a European multinational company headquartered in Paris, France, and founded in Barcelona, Spain. On the capital market, this company is listed on the Euronext Paris Exchange, French, with the stock code BNFR. Apart from that, it is also registered on other stock exchanges, namely in Frankfurt, Germany with the stock code BSNDFF, also on the Milan Stock Exchange with the code DNNIT, the London Stock Exchange with the stock code 0KFXGB, and on the US Stock Exchange with the trading code GPDNF. Our advice for the capital market in Indonesia. Before investing, remember that capital markets always fluctuate. An investment decision must be taken carefully. Understanding the market and planning your investment well will increase your chances of long-term investment success. Finally, thank you all for watching guys. I hope it's useful.